Hello everybody and welcome back to Ova Magica, where today it is still Frigus and we have our nice Frigus crops growing. It's snowing, which I figure means I don't need to water. Oh no, you have to water when it's snowing? Sucks. I need to get some of those like weather predicting app things that they, well, weather predicting skills, I suppose you would call them, that they have. I need to get a blob that can water my stuff. I need one of them turtles. But I know I can get like, I can get a cow and I can get a few other things, but at the moment I just want to try to progress through. And oh no, really? I only got like 2 things left to water. Ah. I really want to get this museum built, I would say. Because I want to know once I've built it, what do I have to put in it? I would be very interested to know that, to be honest. Alright, so part of getting that done is smelting lots of copper, but it looks to me like we don't have coal at the moment, which is always a little problematic. I'm going to put those oysters away, I think. And those blue mushrooms. I'm going to sell all of the flowers. And continue to keep mushrooms in my inventory. Mushrooms are useful just for like feeding people with and all that sort of stuff. And when we get to the blob worlds, it's quite useful. I might even try going to that new blob world today. The only thing is Warbler is still so behind in level. It's so bad. Like, Warbler... Okay, so if I do some more ice crystal and ice spikes with Warbler, I might be able to get level 19 today. And maybe level 20 off ice spikes. But it's a bit difficult leveling them up for some reason. Cloud Moon Flowers like flying. Great. Aquatami's doing great. Warbler just like, nope. Maybe I should take my egg and hatch it and see what we get, just in case it is another one of the water types that has a good like spread of skills, because that's all I'm really looking for at the moment. I'm not particularly like looking for amazing traits and like the best bred blob in the whole wide world. Just something serviceable, just something that we can work with. That's full. Okay. Is this one full? Also full. Not full. Need to shovel up their poops though. Did you leave me any like milk or coins or anything, or did you just leave me poop today? Is that really what you think of me? I suppose it is. Okay, and then I am going to hatch this one in here then, I guess, because it's the only place with any space. So let's warm it all up and see what we get. Here it goes. I'm drinking my morning cuppa, if you're wondering. All the slurping. Oh, it's a squirrel. Right, okay, so a squirrel is not as good as Aquatami. Doesn't have any abilities. Should have sold that egg, really, but never mind. We also have a couple of guys that I want to name, but I want to know first whether I want to adopt them out or whether I'm going to try and breed with them or what. So I need to like, kind of make a little plan for them. So we'll come back to naming a little later. This is looking so much better after I went on that little like stump digging up rampage last time. So that's making the whole thing look a lot nicer. There was a lot of stumps around. Okay, so I've done all my feeding and all of that stuff now. So how about we have a look at the calendar, just make sure there's no things coming up, which there aren't. Then let's have a look at, is everybody at 15? Yes. So we have 4 of them to do, which is Saphir, and Opal, who I didn't get cutscenes for. I didn't get any chance to go and do that. So I think there must be some certain timing on that or something that I need to wait for. And these two, I need to build them a building. So let's run into town and just see whether Saphir and Opal are around or ready to do their cutscenes with me. If they are, we'll do them. Which they are today. Wonderful. So that's what we'll do first. We'll go to the clinic and the dining area. It must have been that we needed to go while they were at work. It's got to have been. Oh, someone gave me a tip about, like, taking an axe with me. I think it was an axe or a sword. I'll take both, actually. To smash the boxes in. Apparently, I'm missing out on a load of stuff. So, countdown calendar. Ease the wait to the new year with Clover Town's famous countdown calendar. Open today's gift. Okay. Crepe. Nice. Let's go one off the wheel as well. I am. I do want a shot at the health wheel. Yes, yes. Awesome. Here we go. Good luck. Thank you. Some broccoli. A nice healthy winter snack. This vegetable's a nutritional powerhouse. Broccoli is rich in fiber, potassium, and many, many vitamins and minerals. Iron probably because it's dark green. All while being amazingly low in calories. I like broccoli. Nom, nom, nom. Okay. Let's not have my fishing rod out. Let's not have anything out if I can. Ugh, man. There's always, like, something in my hands. And I don't like having things in my hands. It's annoying. Okay, let's go and see Saphir. Our staff is busy in the kitchen right now, but feel free to order something. Hint, order a dish at the restaurant to progress your friendship with Saphir. Oh, thank you. Okay, okay, this is what we need to do then. Right. Welcome to the restaurant. How can I help you today? I'm glad you gave me that hint because I'd be like, oh no, I can't get to him. Ah, how annoying. And because it gave me the hint, I don't have to be annoyed. Thank you very much, Claudia. Okay, so I want to eat. What would you like to order? Whatever is the cheapest. Creme brulee. Yum, yum, yum. Excellent choice. Please take a seat. Your order will arrive shortly. Oh, there's enough room for all of my blobs. Everyone else only has one blob. I get 3. It's great. Hello there. How is everything? Oh, your order isn't ready yet? Let me check on that for you. I'll be back in just a second. Oliver's well scary. But I think that is how it works in kitchens. The chefs are scary. Maybe I should have been a chef. I can be quite scary. Do you know who the other person that has to be really scary is? People that lead choirs. And I've done that. You burnt the food, Saphir. You should know better than to leave the stove unattended. I'm sorry, chef. I was preparing so many orders that I lost track. Creme brulee's meant to be burnt. It's fine. It's meant to be charred. Or caramelized, maybe. Not charred. I lost track of time. I don't know why I hired you. All you do is make mistakes and cause trouble. This is why you'll never be a real chef. Oh, Saphir. Poor Saphir's penguin. Oh, he's getting rowdy. Rowdy penguin. I don't know what his name is, actually. I know most of their names. Chip. Stop it. No, don't stop it, Chip. Yeah, he pecked. Oh, no, he pecked Saphir. Don't do that. Peck Oliver. Oh, my hand. You can't even control your own blob. How embarrassing. Ah, it's you. Don't worry, your order's almost ready. Right, Saphir? Right. I'll leave you to it then. Don't keep our customer waiting. Sorry for the trouble, She-Lab. It's okay. It's not your fault. Thanks, but I know it was my fault. I can never do anything right. You just overstress. Like, that's not... If you make a mistake when you've got too much work on, I don't actually feel that's your fault. I feel that's the fault of the person who is meant to be managing your workload, which is your boss, which is Oliver. Chip bit me pretty hard. I'm just glad it was me and not Oliver. Well, I'm glad that I wish it was Oliver, but also, like, I don't know if it's like dogs and they get put down if they bite someone, then I'm glad it was not Oliver. Because we want Chip to be happy and healthy and alive. I don't know if blobs are seen kind of like dogs in this, like, in terms of like their pets that are controlled by their owners and the owners are responsible for them. Oh, a bandage, thank you very much. If it's not too much to ask, can you please keep what you saw a secret? Sure. No, can do. Why would I tell everybody that? I didn't tell anybody that Minnie bit me. I appreciate it. Thanks for understanding. Anyway, I should get back to work. The food won't cook itself. Thanks for being so patient, Sheelab. I'll make sure your wait was worth it. Cool. Yay, creme brulee is here. A timeless, sophisticated dessert enjoyed by Clover Town's high society for ages. This custard is topped with a thin layer of sugar, which is then heated by flame to produce its signature caramelized crust. Num 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 num. New recipe learned. Creme brulee. What? I learned the recipes when I eat things here? Oh my goodness, I'm glad it made me do it, because otherwise I wouldn't have. Okay. So. Although it might be I only learned it because it was the cutscene, so we'll have to see how if that works the same every time. So then I want to go to the medical centre and we want to see Opal's one. And then we've done all of them that I need to do other than building the buildings. Okay, so please don't eat everything you see, Spiky. These are important. Artis, please stop using the clinic as a training area. You're going to hurt someone. Clara won't have done anything wrong. Clara's the best. And Clara, please don't cry. Jade will be back soon, I promise. Oh, I knew Clara wouldn't have done anything wrong. Please save your energy, Minnie. There's not much we can do to calm everyone down right now. This is a disaster, Sheelab. Flint, Jade, and Lapis all have an important meeting, so they entrusted me to look after their blobs. But no matter what Minnie and I say or do, they won't listen to us. Luckily for you, I'm here. Yeah, you might have better luck with them than I do. Spike, where are you going? Wait, Spiky, where are you going? Let's follow him, Sheelab. Probably to eat something he shouldn't be eating. Hey, he's trying to take my food. Spiky, that meal doesn't belong to you. Spike's hungry. Because Spike's always hungry. Well, if he's that hungry, I suppose I could share some of my food with him. Just give me the latest issue of the newspaper in return. I've been itching to read that romance. I mean, the sports column for weeks. That can certainly be arranged. Sheelab, could you fetch a newspaper? There should be a copy on my desk. I see it. Newspaper collected. Clara's in the way. Okay. Finally, what took you so long? Youngsters these days. Happy reading. Go ahead and take my food. I'm full anyway. Thank you very much. Nom nom nom. It's a really expensive food as well. It's a Frost Prince's packed meal thing. Now that Spiky's all taken care of, let's focus on Artis and Clara. Lapis and Artus are always battling or going on expeditions together, so he has a hard time staying still. We should get him something he can take out his energy on. Oh, I know. Why not give him a first aid dummy to train against? There's one in Dr. Williams' office. Can you grab it while I keep an eye on the blobs? Sure. This is fun. Alright, find the dummy. So, here we are. Dummy collected. Hopefully, Artus will calm down after we give him a dummy to train against. There should be one... Oh, okay. Give it to Artus, maybe? Yeah, there we are. Artus looks happy to have something to safely practice his moves on. He and Spiky are taken care of, so that just leaves Clara. Thankfully, she's calmed down a little since Artus and Spiky have, but she still needs our attention. The best thing we can do for her is give her company until Jade returns. Clara's been crying a lot, so she's probably thirsty. Let's get her some water. Aww. As someone who has like a bit of a pet with separation anxiety, it is sad when like Clara's crying because Jade's gone. And yes, not a dog with separation anxiety, a cat. If we drive the car away and she sees it, she like sits there looking at us like, where are you going? And then she's so happy when we come back as well. Hi, Clara. Sheila and I got you a cup of water. Why don't you have a sip? That's how blobs drink, by the way. You miss Jade a lot, don't you? There's no need to worry. She'll be back soon. Ferrets drink like this. They're hilarious. They make this little sound. We'll be here for you in the meantime, alright? Ha ha ha, Minnie, I think Clara's trying to say she wants to spend time with you. You've been working hard all day. You should play with Clara for a bit. You heard Opal, Minnie. Time for a break. Oh, what do you know? Everyone's had so much fun they fell right asleep. Aww. It's all thanks to you, Sheila. I wouldn't have been able to handle everyone on my own. Though I should probably learn how to if I want to become a doctor one day. Dr. Opal has a nice ring to it. Does it? Hopefully I'll learn that title for myself soon. I should squeeze in some studying while I have a chance. The doctor's certification exam won't ace itself. I'll see you later, Sheila. Come visit again soon. Well, in Britain, a doctor's degree is something like, I think, 7 years long. It's something absolutely ridiculous. I know, so, like, the first 3 years are the same as, like, a bachelor's degree. Then they've got, like, another year, which is kind of gets them to the equivalent of a master's degree. And then I think they have to they basically then get the equivalent of a PhD. So they get another 3 years. And I think they do a lot of, like, practical stuff in that time. That's where they're sort of, they call it pre-reg or something. And so they go through, yeah, I think it ends up being about 7 years, which is the same amount of time you'd need if you wanted to get go from A-level to, or, you know, leaving college level through university all the way to a PhD. Because you'd usually need to do a bachelor's and then a master's and then a PhD, although some people will miss the master's, so sometimes it'll be 6. But there we are, 1 skill point with Opal. A lot of people on the course that I did at university, because it was biomedical sciences, were trying to do that to get themselves even into first year of medicine, the ones that didn't quite get the A-levels they needed. But I was never quite smart enough to do that. It was only the real top of the class that would get into medicine. Okay, we are done with all of that. So now, if I look at my cup, it should just be carnelian and emerald. So, we're going to need a lot of copper and a lot of coal. So, I'm thinking I might grab my pirate token and go and have a look in the pirate bit and see what we can do in there. Maybe there'll be better stuff in there, more iron. Then again, I need copper. So, do I just run around the other one? It's 3 p.m. See, I've made this mistake before. Buying tokens to go into the blob worlds when I've got no time to do it. So how about we just sort out my inventory. The other thing that I can do to save a little bit of time. All these weird, wonderful things in here to sell as well. Don't need my watering can in here. Or my hoe. Or particularly my shovel to go to the blob worlds anyway. That's just useful to have all the time. And people keep saying, oh yeah, you can fast travel around, but quite often I'm wanting to talk to people on the way. So, or if I want to go to the Blob League, for example, I suppose I can fast travel that amount, but it just seems barely worth it for, especially with the Steam board now. I think that's why it's just not long enough for me to think, oh yeah, let's fast travel to save that time. Whereas something like, say, Pal World, for example, it takes you like 10 minutes to get between all of the different, rather than like 10 seconds to get between all the different places. Then you really do need the fast travel at that point. So I think what I might do is maybe just do some stuff on the farm. Maybe chop down some trees or like cut up some rocks or shovel up some dirt and just make some more space in general. I think that might be a good idea. Just get it all cleared up a bit. And then I can grab any like flowers, any nice herbs that I find. Yeah, so let's just go around and get rocks for now. Just all these little rocks that are around the place. And I'll pick up any flowers on the way as well. I should actually be able to get rid of these guys now. Oh, I can't still, despite the copper upgrade. Okay, I guess I'm going to need an iron pick for those guys. And the other thing I could do today is try and find someone to pitch. So it would be a fire type to pitch Warbler against to try and get Warbler some more levels. Or we could go in the mines. That does tend to end in tears, though, going in there, doesn't it, at the moment? Because they're just a little bit under-leveled. And that's one thing I would say is that now I've got an idea of how the world increases in difficulty after you do those tasks. Sorry, after you do those leagues. Don't rush to do them too quickly. Get you guys all trained up. But my thing is, I did have a higher level kind of blob that was a water type, but they just didn't have the spread of skills that Warbler has. And I very much expect at some point I will be hatching new ones and breeding new ones. And needing to train them up. But I think as the blob world's difficulty increases, you get more high-level blobs coming out of the eggs, although they are still generally less than the level of the actual blob world. Because the blob world at the moment, it was level 15, and then it went up to level 24 when I won the Rookie League. So if I win the Bronze League, I imagine it's going to go up well into like the 30s or something. Maybe more. I don't know. I just figure this is a good way to use a bit of time. There's nothing going on tomorrow, is there, in the calendar? No. Okay. Yeah, I'm a bit sad that snowy weather doesn't water my crops, though. It does in other games. Okay, so... this will just help, like, quite a lot when I'm just running around wanting to collect forageables and things. So if there's, like, if I've cleaned it out a bit more, got the soil, And then when I do get the blobs to sort of manage my farmland, because what I'll probably be doing at that point is I'll go into the barn each day, I'll feed the producers, I'll get out all of the ones that can do a task, and I'll have my little sort of watering / hoeing / harvesting group. Oh, look, it went dark. What I should probably do is go over the other side and do the same thing over there, because whenever I go over there to get, like, bits and bobs, I can't move. So it might be even if I could just get a couple of bits of wood out of the way or something. And then I'll put everything away before I go to bed. And then we'll head to the blob worlds in the morning, like straight away. It looks to me like I'm out of stamina anyway, so it's probably bedtime now. So we'll put everything away and we'll go to bed. Perfect timing. So at the moment, the reason I'm not making any like copper, I've got 1 piece of iron and 5 pieces of copper. I need another 4 pieces of iron and another 5 pieces of copper. But really what I need is the coal. I think I actually probably have nearly enough ore to do it all. I'll need a bit more. So I think I'm going to put these away. Those go in with building supplies. And the rocks go in with building supplies as well. I'll keep those. And the flowers I will sell. But maybe not the wild berries. So we'll just sell those today. And I keep everything else. Okay, we've got 4,000. So I'm hoping that when I go to the blob worlds, we can get something a bit better. Sleep until the next day. Yes. But I think the pirate one will probably... I'll see what kind of level it is. But it's 12 to 15 for the forest rune. So I'm thinking the pirate rune should be okay. So if we grab it out, I'm not going to even worry too much about watering. Or am I? Yeah, let's just do the watering. I'll be kicking myself if I don't have enough time to do everything. Well, you know, like I did last season. I ended up with dead crops. I didn't plant them quick enough. Because I think day one, when it says it's 4 days, day 1 is the day after you plant it. And so some games count the day you plant it as day 1. And some games count the day you plant it as day 0. So that's why I sometimes get confused. Because it can be a bit confusing. It's like... But yeah, as soon as I've done that, we'll be into the blob worlds. That's probably one thing that extending the day would help with, would be the blob world side of things. Because I just feel like there's some things that... And I'm not going to worry about the animals today. They can wait another day. It's fine. Carrying my watering can around. I'll chuck it in the box by the... See, isn't there one... Have I not clicked on the one by the caves? I feel like I've not clicked on enough of them. This one here. So there's one by the mine. There's one by the beach. I just not clicked on this. Ruin. Yeah, there we are. So now when I come out of there, I can just fast travel over here. But Pez looks uncertain of herself. Oh, that's great, but get out my way. Oh no, actually, box. Put away the watering can, and I'm just going to put away those berries as well. I don't think I need as much as I've got there. Also, I didn't even use the steam board. Like, what am I doing? I'm just running everywhere. I also didn't get the pirate rune out. So, like, what am I supposed to do without that? Nothing. But where did I put it? There it is. Okay, in we go. So these are a little more expensive even than the forest runes. So this is why I wanted to do this with a decent amount of time in the day left. And I'll take someone with me, I think, just in case it's really hard. We have Jade, Ruby, Flint, Charoy, Garnet. Let's take Garnet with me. Garnet was quite behind in terms of, you know, let's take the new people who don't have many points with me and try and get their points up. Hey cutie, looks like you're spending the day with me, aren't you? Lucky. Stand back and get ready to be amazed. Puffy's an unstoppable blob world exploring machine. Yeah, fire. Don't just stand there, She-Lab, let's go. Okay, blob worlds are very early access. So this is Pirate Island. And this time I have an axe with me. So you guys are saying that I can chop these. But my tool is too weak. Did I try that before and my tool was still so weak? I'll need to get copper then. I need to get my axe up to copper so that we can do that. Because apparently I'm missing out on loads of stuff. But that's okay. Hey, look who it is. It's a Puffy. Alright, let's have a look. Earthworld for you, I think. And maybe a bit of defense for Cloud Moonflower, I think. But let's do Ice Crystal for you. I do need to do freeze more often so we can get those turn timers. Although you're relatively okay for time, actually. Although Aquatami's a little ahead of you. You're not too bad. We'll do Ice Crystal. These guys are level 21 now. That's a big jump, isn't it? From the level 12 to 15s. There's nothing really. I find that there's a bit of a gap around level 18, to be honest. With a bit of strategy, you can kind of get around that. That's fine. Okay, so... don't know, work on either of them, I guess. You can defend, and Cloud Moonflower can also defend. Okay, let's see how it does. We might knock him straight out with an Earth Whirl, though, because it's going to be quite effective. It's effective, but not powerful enough, apparently. That worked quite well on some of them. Oops. Right then, you defend. I don't want you taking away from my guys using their skills and leveling up, basically. But having a fourth is useful because sometimes it'll hit the fourth instead of hitting my three. So that's kind of one of the reasons I take them along. The other reason is that I get friendship points the better we do as well. So, you know, it's good. Alright, so you have a skill. I think what we should start doing is lots of healing Lotus. But you need to do dash attack as well, otherwise your offensive skills never go up. But which would be a problem if I'm ever against someone that ever gets a water type like this. Actually, I should use butterflies here. On that one. We'll just keep doing Earth Whirls just to level it up, if nothing else. Between that, I think I might... well, I'm going to have at least one of them knocked out, but maybe both of them. And we'll keep going with Ice Crystal on that guy. That will probably have it. Cool. Battle 1! Yay! And I got some sand. Oh, I got a pufferfish as well. Actually, getting fish from them is useful because I hate fishing. I really hate fishing. Oh, cool. Mining level. Nice, nice, nice. And here we have some gold. My tool is too weak to hit that. Interesting. I feel like my tools are too weak for, like, everything. in this particular level. So I may go back to the other blob world and see whether my tools work over there next time I go to a blob world. Because it looks like I'm not really getting copper much here either. And it's good for me to get iron. I'm not going to lie. But if my tools are too weak to do everything, then I'm not going to be getting like the maximum value back out of this, am I? So I'll get a bit of blob training. There's some fish traps there. Cool. So the last one, they were all plant type. This time, they're all water type. So in a way, I almost need to, like, bring a fire team in here. But we're not going to worry about that too much. Let's see. I am going to heal Warbler this time. We'll keep going with Ice Crystal. No, actually, you know what? I'm going to do some Ice Spikes as well. While there's like 2 of them up. And see if I can get both of those leveled up. So your skill, I'm going to carry on with Earth Whirl and just try and get you a little bit more speed. I think that would be useful. It's a big heal as well. 20 points nearly, and that's almost half everyone's full amount, you know. I did quite well. Yeah, the fire attacks just aren't working very well. It's a bad place for Aquatami around here. What I really need is to go somewhere with, like, fire, and then Warbler will start to do very well. That's probably why Warbler's not leveled up so much though. It hasn't done much damage in the previous blob world. That's maybe why they're so behind. So this would be better for leveling Warbler up. I keep forgetting to feed them things to up their health levels as well. I really do need to do that. I just always feel like there's so much to do though. I do what I can. Can't do anything more than that. Alright, so let's... The more things I have to make, like, to process things, the more things I find out how to get, the better it's going to be as well. Right, so... I want you to heal Aquatami, I think, this time. Will be tough to take out if we keep healing, so that's quite good. But yeah, a level 21 team with 2 is fine. A level 24 team with 3 is still a little bit difficult for my guys. I'm gonna carry on doing Ice Spikes, I think. We'll just keep going with this Earth Whirl. But it's going to, like, take more time to level Aquatami up around here. But Aquatami is the highest level anyway, so it's probably a better place for me to level the others up. Because if you're constantly using non-effective attacks, then you're not doing much damage, and then I think you're not actually getting as much EXP for them. So it is really nice for Warbler to be getting some nice stuff. Like, the problem I've now got is I've healed the whole time and I've got no stamina left. I need to play more games with them, clearly. Right, so I don't think I need to heal anybody particularly this time. So how about we do butterflies? Defend, I think. We should be able to take them out. When we defend, we get a little bit of stamina back, interestingly. So it's a little bit helpful in that regard as well. we are. Lovely. So I should be able to get some fish out of those fish traps now, I think. I'm generally happy if I go into a blob world and I come out with as much stuff. Okay. Place insects to attract fish overnight. I'm so glad I got some fish bones. Wonderful. Wow, how generous. Yay, we got one of these. Right, so there's a few that are already in the right place, but not the ones that I want to have in the right place. Okay. I definitely want to have those in the right place. Now the problem is that this one needs to get... Where's the top? That must be the other part of the top, right? So that needs to get up there. No, that's not right at all. So what I need to do, ideally... how am I going to even do this? Let's just jiggle it all around. What I really need is back to that side. So if I had that there, and then that one would go in ahead of it. I need it to be behind it. So I think if I do that and then push those ones down, then push that down and push that across. Oh, I've got them back to front. Nah. Once I get the top row in, it's usually a lot easier. I need to somehow get that back in behind that one. Oh, let's back up there. It's still back to front. It's driving me nuts. Let's see if that would work. I have no idea, actually. No, it's still not going to work. Oh, I love these so much. No, I don't. No, I don't. I hate them. I hate them so much. So that one there is in the right place. Oh, yes, we've got the top row. Okay, cool. Right. So then you just jiggle everything else around until it fits. Done. Yes. Once you get the top row in, the rest is easy. Okay. Did they really think such an easy puzzle would keep us out? Not a chance. Mwahaha. 3 medicines. That's already paid for our trip. I'm not really fancying digging up the sands. What about these things? Do we get coconuts from them? It's taking a lot of stamina to cut them down. It's just wood and fibre. Okay. Which is nice. It's fine. But I just wish my tool wasn't too weak to get into those. So I'm going to have to do fights just to get those boxes. And I'm just completely missing out on them the whole way. But I'm okay with that as long as I got enough medicine to sell for 600. I've made my pirate rune back. And plus any... But I feel like the stuff I'm getting here, A, it's too good for my tools. It's a good place to level up Warbler. So that's one thing that I am glad about, because Warbler is about to go up on both counts. Right, maybe I should have gone against those other blobs. Where haven't we been? Not been down here, so that's cool. And there's another dead end. And that goes in several different directions. So let's go this way and just see what we've got. More blooming fish traps. Alright, let's go do this fight anyway. At least I get something from it. But yeah, I need to upgrade my tools and then I'll be able to properly... I don't think I want to come here until I have a full set of copper. Okay, so... Butterflies, I think. I don't think it's going to work very well, but we'll use it. Earthwhirl. And ice crystal. Do water ball, I guess. I just want to get this done quick. Nice job. Oh no, he sharpened his claws. Butterflies again. Defend. Defend. Yeah, so someone said in the comments that as soon as you defend, you get the stamina bonus. And I'm like, oh, actually, that's quite useful. Because as soon as you get that stamina bonus, then you can take that into the next fight. So if you've got, like, if you know you're going to win in the next turn, then just get everybody to defend. Very useful. As if we lose to an opponent like that. These loser blobs can't possibly keep up with Puffy. And I've got a fish fillet out of that. Oh, there's something in the fish trap. It might be something good. It might not be fish bones this time. It was a lobster. Wonderful. But we are now... We've got a full inventory. So I feel like I'm going to need to go and get a bag upgrade very soon. Right, there's a couple of bits of iron here, so that'll be wonderful. But it looks like there's gold here as well. So I think gold might be what's after iron. And that gives me an idea as to what the different leagues are going to be. So there'll probably be a copper league, then an iron league, and then a gold league. And then probably after that, there'll be the Clover Cup. Unless there'll be something else in between. But I want to get as much as I can out of my ticket here, you know? So let's go over the other side. So yeah, it is a bit painful going past all of those boxes, but we'll go into the other blob world next time and we'll just see what we find there, because that'll be a good place for me to get copper and coal. I've got hopefully a bit of coal now, which is good. I need someone in here, like a person who's got a plant-based blob, maybe. Because there's a lot of water here. Yeah, keep using Ice Crystal because you're nearly there, Warbler. You'll be level 19, which will be great. Use Butterflies, see if you can get that up. And you defend and get your stamina back. I'm not constantly going to be using consumables. Unless I particularly need to level the character, the blob up. Which at the moment, that's Warbler. So I might use some consumables on Warbler, potentially. Alright, Cloud Moon Flower, I think you are going to need... Oh, hang on, it's not Cloud Moon Flower's turn. Aquatami, do an Earth Whirl. At least the bombs are fire type, so they're a little bit different. Yeah, do a water ball. And you do a defend. And you do a heal of yourself. Okay, Warbler finally got a level. Woohoo! Go Warbler. Alright, so where are we going from here? If I do those 3 fights, I get a chest. And this way... There's an out. This way there's a little island. That's probably the way down there. I'll do the 3 fights for the chest. I feel like that would be useful. There's usually one place where you have some kind of puzzle and one place where you have a few fights. And yeah, I'm just going to do whatever skill is required to level them up, basically, at this point. Or if they need to get more stamina back, then they need to get more stamina back as well, so... Defending will put them at first turn next time as well as recovering stamina for them. So it's just helpful when you've got like blob world battles. You're in it for a long haul rather than being in it for like 1 or 2 battles and then you're done. You need to... It's a marathon, not a sprint sort of thing. I'm going to throw Aquatami's turn to get some healing onto Cloud Moon Flower because I'm worried they're going to die. Okay, I want you to do Ice Spikes. So just defend and then you can do Ice Spikes some more. Heal yourself. Do a water ball. I don't know if I'm like gonna be like Puffy is level 27. Like this is the sort of like where I think the game is expecting me to be, which we nearly are with Aquatami, but the others not so much. I'm going to need quite a bit of stamina with the skill that I'm trying to do for Aquatami. Stop shielding yourselves. I've got to do 3 of these fights, you know. Hurry up. A lot of the reason this is taking so long, though, is the fact that the stamina is so low. I feel like I want to start training up dash attack on you a little bit. Because I do want some attack on that character. As much as it's amazing to have a healer, I also then don't have a plant-based attacker, which is a problem. That one's finally down. Brilliant. Then for a second. This is super annoying though. I think I might need to feed them before the next one, or it's going to take me forever. It's going to actually take me my entire life to get through the battles. I'll feed him on a mushroom or something. Okay. We've got 2 level ups there, which is brilliant. So now we've got a level 19, a level 26, and a level 24. Warbler is really starting to get very, very highly behind on defense, but is doing amazingly for attack. Which is quite good when you've got a healer in the party as well. Cloud Moonflower seems to have a very good spread of skills in general, but will start to struggle for timing. Although the fact the timing's already 8 is not too bad. And actually, yeah, having done the Earth Whirl, that's decent. But I think we need to do more dash attacks with Aquatami, so we definitely need to focus on attack. And timing. Which is not how I would naturally play them, but Cloud Moonflower I can do whatever I want. Maybe we'll go up to defense 10. Oh, I meant to feed them first. Okay, so what I will do is I'll feed them now. So I'll give them each like a mushroom that gives them 20. Oh, brilliant. That was a... that must have been a craving. So you got 2 extra hit points for that. Brilliant. Nice job. Okay, so... skill... Actually, no. Let's do item. Let's just keep going with the items. They've got no stamina. Oh, not for Puffy. No, that was a waste of a turn. And a mushroom. What a nightmare. Not paying attention, clearly. And then finally one for Cloud Moonflower. Because we're just struggling hard without any stamina. And it's given them all a little bit of a health boost as well, which is nice. Do your water ball on them. Okay, how about we start working on Flower Field for a bit? Oh, no, I was going to do dash attacks, wasn't I, for you? Just because of the leveling up side of it. And I've got to think about that as well as the just attack. What attack is the best attack? You've got to think about what you're leveling up all the time. So, keep going with ice spikes for you, but freeze does need to come up as well. Dash attack for you as well. So we're doing a lot of attacks that just aren't very good attacks, like lots of dash attacks. Because I want to level up their attack. And that's the only way I'm going to do it. Just by grinding my way through dash attack. That worked well, actually. Let's just focus on that guy. And then you can just do a full-on ice spikes across everybody. And maybe take out that one in the middle. Oof, that was very effective on Aquatami. Sad times. And that dash attack did nothing. Maybe I need to do some healing Lotus. Okay, water ball on that one. Healing Lotus on Aquatami. Dash attack. These guys are tanky though. Dash attack does not work well on them. We'll keep going with ice spikes as well. Oh no! I got knocked out. This is the problem when you're like not using your best skills because you're trying to work on what to level them up with. It's fine though. If nothing else, Puffy's still got like full health. Because no one's touching Puffy. Just keep doing dash attacks. We'll see how we do. It's much harder in the pirate lands, is it not? It's harder. I can't get as much stuff because I don't have, like, I don't have a copper axe yet. Let's heal Aquatami up. Let's do that, I think. A dash attack. There's not a lot I can do about poor Warbler, who I'm desperately trying to level up. But leveling up isn't as simple in this. It's about a mixture of power and what skills they have, and the skills are bred into them. You know, if you want something with amazing skills and the skills you like, that you find as you're like playing, you've got to breed them in. So it's not simple, this game, in terms of like, and you can't always level up every skill type because it's all based on what you do. Okay, we're going to defend, I think. Just get a bit of stamina back. Only one more fight after this. I don't know what time of day it is either. So 4:40. I'll keep going as long as I can. Oh, really? Alright, so the first thing I think I'm going to need to do is get a mushroom into Warbler, who has like no hit points right now. And then probably also a healing Lotus. I'll dash attack one in the middle. It's probably going to be more effective on them. They're less tanky than the turtles. And then ice spikes for you across everybody. But yeah, I'm just desperate to go back to the previous level because I just feel like I can't get as much stuff here. As much of the stuff I need. Like there's gold nodes that I can't mine out. There's boxes that I can't chop. It's like, it's not a very good place to be for me, to be honest. It's good for skilling up though. We did skill Warbler up to 9, up to level 19. I'm hoping to get him up to level 20 today. And then I'll have a look at their cravings when I'm finished with this fight as well and just see if there's anything I can do. I think water ball on these guys is useful. A water pillar is like devastating. It's a really strong attack. Skill, that's dash attack, the middle one. Let's get him taken out as fast as possible. Because he's got a nasty, nasty skill. These guys constantly putting up shield is the reason why that we can't do any damage to them, though. There we are. Lovely. So we won't be getting any more of those stupid water things. Right then, so let's do a defend for a turn, I think. How about we heal up Akutami? And Puffy's going to be doing our fighting for us. This is what I don't really actually want, is to have the person come in with us. But that's the reason I did have someone come in with us, is just in case we did need them. Which we seem to do. But next time I'll bring in a plant type. I'll find someone who I know has a plant type. Although I don't know who does. I think Citrine might. I think the Citrine's bee might be plant type. Healing Lotus on yourself. Yeah, at the moment, Puffy's water ball is like the only thing really keeping us in this fight. Because Akutami's a really high level, but is the wrong type. Let's see if we can get that right hand turtle gone. Nice. I'm glad that the dash attack, I'd chosen it to be on the right hand character that it transferred. That's very good. But we'll at least get the chest, which will be nice. But yeah, I very much have this feeling of being in the wrong place right now. Everything being too hard, everything taking a bit too long. The materials being wrong, and my gear not being good enough to get the materials. It very much just feels like I need to do a little bit more prep before I come in here again. Let's keep going with these dash attacks and just see if we can somehow increase our levels a little bit. Cool, we got through the third fight. Very nice. And Cloud Moonflower got a level. Warbler, who's the one I want to get levels on, is really struggling in here as well. Too easy, I barely had to lift a finger in that fight. You actually carried that fight, to be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie. And we got another 3. So we got 6 medicine so far. And they sell for what, 50 each? 200 each. So 1,200's worth of that, plus 16 pieces of iron ore that sell for 100. Oh, someone was saying to me to a lobster worth 40, a fish fillet worth 60, pufferfish worth 40. I would fillet that so I could get more money from it. But we've got a good 1,500 worth out of that, I would say. Do I go home or do I keep going? Alright, let's take a break. Let's take a break here. Let's have a little look at what your cravings are today. So soda, eggplant, and meat. Whipped cream. No, I'm not going to be able to do any of those. Puffy, we don't know about. Lost Aquatami too. Hello. Blue. Oh, okay. Blue things and mint things. Oh, we'd be able to do those quite easily, but only once we get back home. Okay, cool. Also, my inventory's full. We'll do this fight, though. At least this is only 2 of them, so maybe we'll do a bit better here. Let's just keep going with items, I think, for a minute and just like get them back up. These mushrooms are so useful in these fights. And that's Warbler out again. Yeah, I don't think that I'm helping myself being here. If Warbler gets knocked out all the time, how are they ever going to level up? Like, Cloud, Moonflower, and Aquatami are doing great. I just need to... I think I might need to just take Warbler around town and see how many of the townies they can take out. So we want anybody who's like a fire type for them to just go and try and take out one after another. I'll keep going with the dash attack. For these guys, just see if we can get them to level. But yeah, I've got to do something. Like, I can't just have one water type that's majorly behind all the rest. Get rid of the pufferfish. Always a good plan to take out anything that can damage you that's close to death. Just a no-brainer, that one. Going with your dash attacks. Ah, yours is on 100%, so why don't we start trying to maybe level something like Burning Heart, because we've done a lot of Earthwell, which gave us some good timings. Water ball. Okay, so Aquatami, who doesn't need more levels, got another level. So this is a great place for that. We've got another fish fillet. Brilliant. So we've got lots of things to sell. Oh, I don't know which way we've been and which way we haven't been. Oh, it looks like it's this way and then that way. Unless there's any other nice, like, areas with chests or anything like that. That's another fishing area. Oh, that's annoying. Well, let's keep on going. Actually, let's take a break. Oh, no. Okay, let's not take a break. Right, let's just keep throwing things at Warbler. Let's throw 2 things in a row at Warbler. Because Warbler needs all the help. Okay, that's better. Right, so now you can start using ice spikes on them. And we're just going to support you. Not worry about healing Lotus this turn. Oh no! It is a spike shield. That's not what I wanted. Rats. Let's keep on. Let's keep on keeping on with maybe Burning Heart for a bit then. Because as much as the blob worlds I do need to get through them, it is the place where I'm trying to train these guys up, you know? Yeah, that hurt, I know. I chose it before I realised he was doing a spike shield. I would never have chosen that as your skill otherwise. Okay, like I say, I kind of feel like I'm in the wrong place, but I also kind of feel like I need to be here as long as I can so that I make back the token cost. I know I already have and some, but still. I feel like I need to make the most of it as well. My healing Lotus, I really need Warbler to stay. Anyone else can get knocked out, I don't care. Like, it's fine. Oh, nice. More lobsters and fish fillets. Well, they're great because lobsters are 40, fish fillets are like 60. Let's see what's about then. So we've got that. It's another fishy place, and then around the corner from there, and then also we've got down here. Ah, there's the way down. Okay. That'll probably be another dead end. Just see what we can find down here. We have to do another fight to find out what that final island is. We've already had a puzzle. We've already had a mining area. So I feel like we'll go down. So we're on stage 2. There'll be 3 stages. This will be harder. So I just want to have a quick look around. We're getting late in the day though. Honestly, I am at a point, my inventory's full as well. I'm at a point where I kind of want to go home. And I've been at this point for a while, so I feel like, yeah, let's leave the blob world. It's a little bit early, but I think we'll be alright. And we've got some good points with Garnet as well. You're not too bad at this whole exploration thing, Cutie. We make a really good team. You better bring me with you again next time. I'll find out if you don't. I had a lot of fun today. Let's hang out again soon, okay? Okay. Because all I wanted that whole time was I just wanted to try out, like, smashing the boxes, see what stuff I got, la 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 la. And then it's like, no, you can't do that. And I'm like, but why? No, you can't do that. What do you mean? But did we get coal? We got 8 pieces of coal in there, so that is probably going to be enough, along with all of the iron and everything, for us to get the museum going. And possibly with the amount of medicine we got there, which I will sell immediately, and all of the fish fillets. We've got more fish fillets, like, sat at home. I don't know if I can fillet a lobster, though. Because it'll cost more to fillet the lobster. Obviously, the fish bones need to go. Those need to go. So we're on 1,385. So we've made 1,000 profit. I've got those guys as well. Got some sand and stuff. I'll probably put most of that away, to be honest. You just get sand straight off those guys. And we need sand for glass. So that's actually useful. Let's go to the filleting table and just see what we can do over there. I can fillet the puffer fish, but I can't do the lobsters. So let's just sell those straight off. I have no doubt I'm going to get a lot of those if I go there in future anyway. And let's put on 2 things of iron. And then we can go to sleep. I think I'll start another day. The days are meant to be 12 minutes long and we're at 20. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Oh, it's a festival. Since when? Since when is it a festival? Right, so money-wise, what do we have? Like 7... Do we have 7,000? 4,000? Oh, we haven't picked up the money, that's why. 6,660. Okay. We need to be at like 7,500. Someone was saying that I need to put the star shards through here as well. Let's have a look. So, in the mood for love, or maybe just good old-fashioned entertainment. Then join us in town for the game of love, where your bonds with your neighbours are put to the test. Will you increase your affinity with your fellow residents, or will you completely miss the mark? There's only one way to find out. And that's not till 6 PM tonight. Okay, cool. I so desperately wanted to go to the blob worlds and try out, like, whacking the boxes and see what cool things I got out of them. But no, not happening. And in the blob worlds, I'm not really doing fishing in there, right? So I'm going to not take my steam board. I'm not going to not take my fishing rod. Because the steam board's no use. Because every 2 seconds, you're having to stop anyway. I'll continue to take my mushrooms through, but maybe not these things. Got a little bit of fibre there, which was great. I love some chopping down those palm trees. So if I run out of trees on my place, then I can go in there and get trees, which is quite nice. I must have used up all of my fibre. Wow, okay. Seaweed can be used for cooking. So do I have some seaweed in here? Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. So I'm going to get probably quite a lot of that, which would be quite nice. So let's see about these star shards then. We're going to make a wishing shard. Wishing star, sorry. And then I also want to make some more iron. How much iron have I got now? I need 5. And then I'm going to need lots and lots of coal so that I can upgrade my axe as well, because that's going to be the next thing I'll do. So I need a total of 5, and at the moment I have 3. I've got a 4th on the go, so I will need to get some more iron ore from the mining areas. Oh no, I don't, because I do have some iron ore. So I think I'll be alright to get to 5 there. I may need more copper, I'll see. I need 10 copper total. And then I need to, like, sell a couple of things just to get up to... If I need to, I'll sell my Frost Prince lunches. Because they're like, expensive. But I was kind of keeping them just in case. I mean, the pumpkin soup might be quite nice. Okay, so let's have a look at cravings. I didn't sort the cravings before. I didn't have time before the end of last night, to be honest. But let's see if they still want things like blue mushroom, soda. Oh, let's head over to the blob plate. Yeah, okay. And get soda. And you want to play badminton as well. Okay, let's get out some blue mushrooms then, because a couple of you want blue mushrooms. So let's start with that. You also want cream cheese and cheese. I have cheese somewhere. I'll get you some cheese. You're also wanting soda and the minty stuff. Okay. And you want meat. So soda and meat, soda and minty stuff, and cheese. I definitely have cheese. Yep, there's my cheese. I don't have soda, but I do have minty stuff. Okay. Let's pop all of that away then. Oh, let's give you the cheese, sorry. So that was brilliant. That was a good increase on all of their hit points. 61, 82, and 59. Much better. Right, let's head over to the blob arena. And go to the vending machine and buy a couple of sodas. And then I feel like I've done as much as I can with their cravings today, which is nice. It's nice just to sometimes just do as much as I can on the cravings. Oh, no! I clearly need to keep soda in my hand, in hand, don't I? Because that's super annoying. Maybe they'll still want it tomorrow. No, Cloud Moonflower won't want it tomorrow. And nor will Aqua Town. Oh, man. That is so annoying. Stupid festivals where nothing's open. I feel like I can't do anything on festival days either. I'm like, oh, I've got to wait till the festival starts. Because, like, I don't want to waste my time going to the blob world. So it's like, I don't know. So I think probably my best bet today would be to try and get Warbler some levels. So let's go and see who has, like, maybe an individual slime that I could fight. That looks like it might be promising. A battle, why not? Show us what you've got. So you've got Falcon and Ember, which is fire and water. So I probably actually want Cloud Moon Flower to fight Falcon and Warbler to fight Ember. So let's take them in. And they're all nice and fresh. Brilliant. So let's start off with butterflies on this one. And ice crystal on that one. Nice job. We'll do the same again, assuming they haven't completely run out of health at that point. Wow. Cloud Moon Flower, heal Warbler. Warbler, take a ground mushroom. That's helpful. Nearly knocked out. Wow. The birds. I think Cloud Moon Flower's gone. Well, let's see what we can do. I can at least take that one out. That'll be useful. So now we've got water versus water. Right, I get one more turn. Question is, do I use a consumable? Or do I try and take them out? See how we do. Warbler has high attack, so fantastic. Good job, Warbler. And I got a heart fruit for that. Lovely. Oh, we lost. Bummer. Not really. I had a blast. After losing to you, Roulette and Gunner made plans to go training dates together. Okay. What is a heart fruit when it's at home? Oh, yeah. It's one of those breeding fruits. Nice job. Okay. Of course, because they own the barn, don't they? Yeah, so you only want, like, soda right now. So annoying. feed you a couple of these. Okay. Let's see if there's anyone else I can fight against. So those look like they're 2 water types. That looks like it would be fighting 3, which is not what I want to do, ideally. Okay. Is there anybody else just hanging around with like 1 blob that's fire type? That would be wonderful. You've got 2. Let's just see what your blobs are. Okay. So it's a fire type, which would be good for Warbler. And a water type, which would be good for Aquatami, which means I don't need to train it to... Yeah, that would totally work. Geo might be a bit rough. Right, so it looks like Warbler gets first turn, which is nice. And should therefore do something like Ice Crystal on that guy. Aquatami doesn't get first turn, sadly. But has 82 hit points, so could probably tank a bit. Let's do Burning Hearts on... Oh, I've made a mistake. I've made a mistake. I should have brought Cloud Moonflower in for this. I'm an idiot. I can have effective attacks and everything. Okay, let's go for another Ice Crystal. No, let's go for Ice Spikes across them both. Because it will at least work. And then dash attack on this one. Let's see if we can get that to work. If you can keep Warbler alive, the high attack really helps. I think Warbler may have just gone up 2 levels there. Hey, you're good at this. You should teach my daughter a thing or 2 about blob battles. That was really good. Me? You lost too, Mom? Well, actually, I made a complete mistake in that. I was really lucky that I got through it. After seeking your advice, the mother-daughter duo jotted down notes on how to improve their battle strategy. Okay. Let's have a look how... Yeah, Warbler's at 21 now, which is much better. That was really helpful. Is terrible for defense, though, and is therefore very, very squishy. Needs to do way more freezing, but has an amazing amount of attack, which goes really well with Cloud Moonflower, who has really good defense. Okay attack. I'm trying to work on attack. Do we have meat in... Did I have any meat in one of the chests? I forget where I get meat. I think I got it mostly from the blob worlds. But let me just go and check. I think there's a box over here I can use. I'm kind of starting to run out of people to fight against, though, that don't need, like, all 3 of my guys or something. But maybe I could do that. Maybe that would be helpful. I don't know. Oh, I mustn't forget that I've got apples. I mustn't forget to check the apple tree. I don't know whether the apple tree will give me anything in the middle of Frigus, but we'll have to see about that. So let's put the heart fruit away. I know I haven't really been to see my guys today, have I? My dudes. And another thing I could do with doing is going back and putting on some more iron and some more copper and everything like that. So maybe that's what I'll do instead. But yeah, anyway, did I have meat? No. No, I get that from the first blob world. Sometimes. There's a lot of them with 3 blobs, so it's like, die. I'm gonna have to heal everybody up for that. I mean, it's kind of worth it. It really is I think it really is worth it because it's obviously leveling them up each time. And I am getting to a point now where doing the fights around the town. Oh, don't eat. I wanted to collect, not eat. I don't want to have less of the stuff. I want more of the stuff. Loads of berries around here, which is brilliant. At this sort of early game stage, I would say we're still in the early game. It's very, very useful to go and gather things because it's so, so helpful. I haven't even watered my plants today either. So people are saying that I could sell a wishing star. Let's see how much that sells for. How much? I can definitely make more. So yeah, I'm going to sell that one. And then I will keep hold of others because they might be very, very useful for something. I don't know. But for now, getting the library and everything like that together. When's the next star day? Now I would definitely say it's 100% worth passing out on star days. Like 100,000 million %, because that's enough to buy yourself a blob egg of a type that you might want as well. So if you're wanting one of the bees or something, so you can start getting honey or something along those lines. Very nice. Okay, so I've also got a piece of iron there. So that's like my 4th iron ingot, and then I need copper and iron out of the chest here. Otherwise it won't. It needs it to be in your inventory or it won't do it. Oh no, am I 1 short? Okay, well I'll definitely get that next time I go into a blob world. So let's just make some copper. So I've got enough for 2 more, and then I'm going to need a lot more copper. Because it's 5 per. So I'm going to need, I'll have up to 7. I'll need 15 pieces of copper ore and 1 piece of iron ore. And then I will have enough for 1 of the things I need. If I have a quick look at my quest log, the boutique requires iron ingots, stone, and glass. So that's not so bad in terms of if I go to the blob worlds and start getting lots of iron from maybe the pirate one, that would be fine. So if I find that I've got a lot of copper and I don't need as much copper as I've got, I will need a lot of copper though, because I do want to upgrade my tools. I'm losing out on a lot of stuff because my tools are not upgraded, so it's very, very worth it, especially for the pickaxe and the axe seemingly. Okay, so for the museum, I'm going to need 10 copper ingots, 5 iron ingots, and also 100 stone, and 7,500. So how much stone do I have at the moment? Because I could maybe just do a little bit of stone mining as well. I've got 40, so I need another 60. So that's what I could do until... Oh, it's nearly time for the festival anyway. What? By the time I'd worked all of that out. Hey, the festival has begun. Let's run up there then and see what that's all about before we end the episode. And because I'm past level 1 with everybody... Yeah, sure, let's go. And then hopefully I can get some more points with them. It'd be brilliant. Okay, so let's have a chat. I was going to perfect my new recipes when Garnet dragged me here. I'm going to lose so much time. What'll I lose next? My creative spark? My will to keep going? Saphir, please get a hold of yourself. You told me the other day you were excited for this festival. You wanted time off to refresh your mind. Oh, that's right. I'm going to make the most of my time. Alright, let's have a look at this. Puffy is wowed by the vibrant stage props. Gosh, after seeing this stage, I have this uncontrollable urge to perform on it. Can't blame you, girl. You look amazing up there. Oh, thanks. You would too. Let's hope one of us ends up there today. Can I not talk to the mayor? Can I talk to the mayor? Looks like everyone Jet invited has arrived. I have to admit, it's quite nice to sit back and watch for a change. With Jet at the helm, I have no doubt we're in for a very interesting show. Agreed. I wonder who'll be the chosen one this year. The chosen one? Sounds ominous. Okay. Fluttering fireflies. The stage looks fantastic. Choroy did a wonderful job setting it up this year, didn't she? Yeah. I'd like the stage a lot more if I didn't have to help her blow up all those balloons. I can't wait for the show. What about you, Jade? Hey, I'm still standing here, you know. Oh, have they got a little romance going on, maybe? Emerald and Jade. That'd be so cute. Sheesh, the last time I was surrounded by this many bright colours was my 14th birthday party. I did a good job decorating your house for that, didn't I? Good job, you trashed the place. That confetti took days to clean. Haha, I still remember how cute you were in the tiara Choroy got for you. I have pictures at home. You still have those? Man, we're burning them after this. Oh, what brings you here, my good sir? An event like this bears little resemblance to those that usually command your attention, your lordship. I don't need to explain myself to you, and I would appreciate it if you would refrain from such meaningless formalities. So we chatted to all the different tables. Let's have a chat to Jet then. Well, 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 looks like the chosen one has arrived. Ready to kick off the show? Okay, well, we'll give it a go. Now that's what I want to hear. Without further ado, let's hit the stage. Welcome one and all to the Game of Love. I'm Jet the reporter, and I'll be your dashing host for tonight. Joining me on stage is none other than Sheelab, who so kindly volunteered to star in this evening's game. Let's give our star a round of applause. Sheelab isn't the Game of Love's only participant, though. Okay. Hidden behind that door is one of Clover Town's finest bachelors or bachelorettes. As this game's player, it falls upon Sheelab to determine the identity of the mystery person. How, you ask? By asking them a series of yes or no questions that will lead Sheelab to the right answer. Guess our identity correctly, and you'll prove how strong your bond is with them. Get incorrectly, and well, hearts might just be broken. After all, our mystery person might just be your special someone. Ha 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 ha. Flint wasn't at any of the tables, I don't think. Without further ado, let's begin the Game of Love. Okay, now what question would you like to ask our mystery guest first? Do you consider yourself competitive? I think Flint would. No. Our guest must prefer cooperation over winning or losing. We've got ourselves a team player. Okay. Well, I don't... That probably means that Lapis is fiercely competitive. Right? So, definitely not Lapis. I don't know about the others. Okay, next question. Are you a girl? That's a brilliant one. Nope, so it's definitely a bachelor. Now we know our mystery person is one of Clover Town's dashing gentlemen. Who is he, I wonder? Right, so we've still got Flint, Carnelian, Emerald, Jasper, and Sapphire left. Getting closer to identifying who it is behind that door over there. Let's continue the question game, shall we? I think all the people left do have male blobs, so I don't think that's going to help. Do you consider yourself athletic? I would say jasper would. And I would say probably flint would. I would say sapphire and carnelian probably not so much. Yes. Staying in shape is important for our friend. Health and fitness are part of their daily lifestyle. So I think we've... Ooh, emeralds. I still don't know about you. So I'm going to take off sapphire. I'm going to take off carnelian. I'm not sure about emeralds. I've still got 2 more questions, so... Okay. Do you dress in bright clothes? Have you ever challenged the Clover Cup? I mean, that was pretty much lapis. Are you artsy? Let's go with bright clothes, I guess. It's annoying, but... Subtle fashion with neutral colours is the way to go. I think it's flint then, because jasper is like dressed in freaking bright orange. And emerald is dressed in bright green. I'm pretty sure it's flint then. Are you an only child? Yes. And Flint is an only child. Okay. So I'm going to say... I'm going to say flint. I think it's flint. Let's hope I've guessed right. The questions weren't the questions I would have asked, you know, some of them. Let's find out if you guessed correctly. You know, when you're doing Guess Who. Come out, my friend. Join us in the spotlight. Am I right? Yay! I'm right. It's the man whose kindness moves the hearts of humans and blobs alike. Flint. Hey, She-Lab. I can't believe I'm on stage with you like this. Haha. Got some good extra points for Flint then. I have to say I'm touched you know so much about me. Thanks for putting a smile on my face. Wow. Phew, what a way to end the show, am I right? Well, that's a wrap. Unfortunately, it's time for us to say goodbye. Thanks for coming, everyone. See you again for the next Game of Love. And we need to wrap up this episode. It's well overrun because of the festival. Why do I not check these things? Yeah, we'll chat to Jet again. Everybody went home already. It's just you and me now, buddy. Crazy how the show ended, huh? Hopefully it's even juicier next time round. In the meantime, why not browse what I've got for sale? Proceeds will go directly to funding our next Game of Love. I mean, Flint has always been someone that I've been kind of ahead with as well, so that's why I was kind of interested in that. So we're actually nearly at now at level 2 with Flint because of that. That is crazy. And going into the blob worlds with Garnet really, really helped as well. So I want to try and do that as much as I can with them too. Lazuli I will probably need to go and talk to a lot because I don't think I could take Lazuli into the blob worlds. And the same with Lapis. Lapis is too strong and Lazuli is kind of too weak, I think. But a lot of the other ones I think I can. I don't know if I can take Citrine because I was saying that her bee might be really good. But I don't know. Yeah, let's end the festival and then head back to my farm. What happened there? For some reason, it, you wouldn't have seen that, but it tabbed out. As I was running, maybe I accidentally hit shift or something. All right, so let's have a little look at the calendar before we go to bed quickly. I don't have time to go and see my animals. I'll try and make sure I spend a little bit more time with them next time. I do still have a lot of skill points here. So one thing I would like to do, I think, is to... Someone said to get the thing for the makers, that would be a really useful one. So I will do that. And I would like to know the weather ahead of time as well. There are other things to unlock, but I think those two, that was something I was told in the comments to get. So I'll believe you and I'll get it. They're still preparing for the Copper League. At least doing all the quests in the meantime has given me the time to level my blobs up in the meantime. So it's given me the space that I've needed to do that. So rather than being like, you can go straight into the Copper League, but your guys are still only like level 15. So let's go to bed, save the game up, and I will say goodbye to you because that's been a super long episode, but really, really fun. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.